Booktube! My name is Sarah and welcome to The Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a quick little announcement video. So this is something that has been percolating in my head for the last few months, and now I finally get to announce it and I'm super excited. So my big thing when I was in the hospital and recuperating and stuff like that before I came home was I did a lot of thinking on what I wanted to do to really boost the channel and start doing more here on the channel and making it a bit more interactive and more fun for you guys. And one of the things I wanted to do was a book club. Now, I know I've done a book club years ago, but this one is a little bit different. So instead of a traditional book club where we're all going to read Jane Eyre or whatever the book happens to be, this is not a book-specific book club. It is going to be a category romance book club, meaning Harlequin, Mills, and Boon. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what category romance is, I will leave link to some videos that I have done in years past explaining, A, what category romance is, and then going through some of the lines or imprints that Harlequin does or has done in the past. So you can kind of get a general idea. You are familiar with these books. Believe me. If you don't think you are, you are. You cannot, walk anywhere in any store any store that sells books without seeing these books. Garage sales even. So you go to your big box store, these are going to be on the shelves. You go to your, grocery stores or your pharmacies. If you go to any thrift store, they are going to be there. Little free libraries, 10 to 1, it says they're going to have at least one. Like I said, garage sales, I guarantee you there's probably tables. Go on Facebook Marketplace and type in Harlequin romance. You're going to know exactly what I'm going at here. What category romance is. I love these books and they do not get the recognition they deserve. And that's why I've always on my channel kind of talked about these books, not only because I've read them and I love them. Sorry, all of a sudden I got a cough. But because I feel that other people should read them and enjoy them as well. So like I said, instead of this being hey, we're going to read this book this month, we're going to go author specific, which I think is super exciting. So it kind of opens it up for you guys to pick a book that sounds good to you by that author. So I am going to, over the next year, run the gamut of authors. I'm going to go from everything from very prolific authors who have been writing for Harlequin, Mills, and Boon for 20 years to maybe some newer authors. Not every author is going to appeal to every person because they write for different imprints. And I'm going to try my best to move to the different, to do historical, to do contemporary, to do romantic suspense, to do even the faith-based, the medical. I really want to try to touch on every single imprint that Harlequin does or Mills and Boon does. Mills and Boon is the UK equivalent to Harlequin here in North America. And so that way it kind of opens it up a lot to everybody. So everybody can kind of get a little bit, of something they might like. And you know what? It's only 1 month. If you're not generally someone who reads the medical romances, maybe you'll try one that month and see what you think about it. And maybe you'll like it. You don't know, right? Or something by that author who writes for the medical line, I should say. So I'm going to do my best to do that. The other thing I'm actually going to try and be doing is reaching out to some authors to actually see. So what we're going to do is, the way this is going to work is that I will announce, and I'm going to announce it here, who our author is for the month of January. You will have probably already seen if you looked at the thumbnail. And then at the end of January, I'm going to do a live show and we can all discuss the books that we read, share our thoughts. What did we like? What did we not like? And then on some months, it will not be for January. I'm hoping for February. I am going to be reaching out to an author in the new year after the holidays, because the holidays are a busy time, and see if she is willing to come on and discuss. She has a new book coming out in March, so I'm super excited. But anyway, so I'm hoping to get at least 4 or 5 authors over the course of a year to come on and actually talk with us. I can interview them if you guys have questions for them. I just think this will be really, really fun, and I'm super, super stoked. So yay. So who's the author for January? Marie Farinella. I was trying to think of someone who kind of, just to ease people into this, especially those of you who may not have read category romance before, to kind of open it up to some more variety, if you will. So Marie Farinella has been writing for Harlequin for a long time, I think since the 90s. So she has a huge backlist to pick from, for one thing. For another thing, she wrote for both, or she's written for a number of lines. I know she's written for the Silhouette Romance line back when Silhouette Romance was a thing. She's written for, and I think still writes for the special edition line. She also still writes for the romantic suspense line. So if you want contemporary, you can do a special edition. If you want a suspense, you can do a romantic suspense. So yeah, I will leave link to Fantastic Fiction below, to her individual page on Fantastic Fiction, so you can start looking at her books. Now, next Friday, I'm going to sit down and do a video and share some of her books with you guys, and share with you what book I plan on reading personally. Now, this is not, it's a recommendations video in a way, but it's not, because I haven't necessarily read all of the books I'm going to share with you, but I'm just going to kind of share with you these different books so you guys can know what you have to pick from. She has written both for series, she has written standalones, so there is tons of stuff to pick from, and I'm really, really excited, and I hope that you guys are going to join me for this. Yeah, and like I said, every month by middle of the month, I will share with you the next month's pick. And yeah, I hope this will be fun for all of you as much as it's going to be for me. And I'm super, super stoked. So anyway, guys, that is all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, I don't usually do this, but please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And until my next video, everybody, take care and happy reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.